is extremely fast-paced. It is like one constant fight. There's no room to breathe. It's all about controlling the rail gun and taking the right positions, taking the high positions. Once one player gets control, they can really rack up the frags, and the other player just basically has no option but to keep attacking until he can get control back. So I expect to see another high-scoring game here.
Major to say, whoever does takes it out. It's the third map here. If you're just tuning in, this of course is SoundBLASTER's CyberGamer QuakeLive Championships of Doom. Someone remind me what it's actually called, but anyway, starting off the bat here, we do see Dan picking up a nice advantage early off the bat, picking up 120 armor, 100 health, but we do see Zilla stealing the mega health there. Unfortunately, comes a bit of LG right in the face there. Both players looking to get away from each other right now. Zilla just desperately running away on 12 health. We'll pick up a couple of health bubbles there, back up to 87 health. Dan going, shit, you know, I had that, I missed the LG. Unfortunately, he will not be able to convert that first little pressure into a kill, but right now Dan's got an RA. Switch over my man Maxxx, mate. Both players really just testing the water, but it looks like Dan came picks up his first kill.
Yes, indeed, and Dan played that very well, and now he's got a big advantage. He's got all the major weapons he needs. He's got timings on the major items. He'll be able to take this mega now. It should be uncontested. He's got plenty of time to get back to the RA, and he should be able to get this kill here too as well. Cut Zilla off the map. Zilla does very well to get away though. Dan will probably just go back to RA and pick it up. And he does indeed, and that was a risky move there from Zilla. But on this map, I tell you, you've got to try these moves. You've got to try and do anything you can to get back into it.
So poor Zilla at the moment was denied the RA by Dan's LG. It looks like Zilla in quite a bit of trouble there. Going out to the mega jail right now. He's actually been forced in the corner, but Dan actually decided to go for his own little teleporters there. Goes to the mega jail, actually gets the LG kill into Zilla. So right now it's 3-2 in favor of Dan the King. 8 minutes, 28 seconds left. Right now we do see, of course, Dan with the armor health advantage, sitting on 160 health, 180 armor now as he picks up RA as well as Y as well. Poor Zilla sitting on about 100 health, but now 60 health. He just gets railed in the face there by Dan. So right now a bit of a battle between the two players right now. Go, Max.
So it's a major time in the map at the moment because there's a long time until the next major item, and whenever that occurs, it's really a good opportunity for the player in control to rack up the frags. And we just saw now, and you see Dan there, he's spamming the rail area. Rail is such a massive part of this map. And he gets the kill, goes through, picks up the mega, and Dan, it's going to be really, really hard now for Zilla to get control back.
Alright, so Dan taking it nice, slow and steady, pushing advantage because he knows he has a bit of an LG battle between the two players, but Dan comes out on top because he has the health advantage, but not anymore, he's on 52 health, no armor. Alright, it's just spawned up, he's got 2 rockets left in his little launcher, gets a nice shot on there, but Zilla pulls out the rail and pulls a great shot off onto Dan, and that will reset the tables right now, 6-1 in favor of Dan, but Max, mate, 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in this round, Zilla picking up some armor of his own, he can still come back.
Oh yeah, easily. I tell you what, what we've just seen is not exceptional on this map. It's pretty much the norm. One player gets in control, racks up the frags. Another player, you know, eventually manages to wrest control back, and he racks up the frags. So I expect now Zilla, he really has to put a lot of pressure and get all those frags back. But it's definitely possible.
Oh, so see some great pressure from Zilla with the LG. Dan brings out his own LG, but it looks like Zilla will take out the frag with his LG work. Some nice work there. Dan a bit slow on the reaction though, getting LG for a good 3 seconds before he pulled out his own one. Put some DPS down onto Zilla, but unfortunately for him, he does die. So now, right now it's 62 in favor of Dan. 6 minutes, 35 seconds left. We do see Dan rotate up to top lobby where the RA is, pulls out his own LG and says, "Hey Zilla, LG's fun, isn't it?" And takes him down as well. So 7-2 in favor of Dan the King. Max, over to you, mate. Both players are going to get some out of control under their belts.
Yeah, and the key to that frag was that Dan knew when the mega was, and Zilla didn't. So when Zilla took the frag, he probably should have gone straight to mega, but and Dan knew when it was up. He managed to get the mega, was able to come through the teleport and bully and kill Zilla and take the RA, and now Dan King is back in control.
Alright, some bad position use from Zilla, gets forced into a corner, so Dan picks up a nice easy kill with the rocket launcher there. Zilla actually spawns into Dan's rocket, but looks like Dan actually falls back off to actually pick up the items right now. He will pick up Mega at the jail. He's picked up RA as well. Y was just picked up, I believe, by Zilla, and looks like we do see Dan pushing in with the LG. Great work from Dan, pushes Zilla down with the LG, and we'll pick up another frag, so it's now 9-2 in favor of Dan. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left. Max, Dan pushing in with the LG once again, and gets a frag.
Yeah, and Zilla, at the moment, he's going to really struggle because Dan's got a very good stack. Now he's got him trapped. And and Dan's really just charging all over the map and you know, managing to find Zilla whenever he is. And it's a very hard map. It's a very difficult to slow this map down when you want to. And that's the problem that Zilla's having at the moment. Dan, you know, he's managing to keep the game flowing really quickly and racking up the frags.
That's just quite interesting though. We're seeing the complete opposites. What we just saw on Arrowwolf there. On Arrowwolf we saw Zilla controlling the game and taking like a 9+ kill lead, and now we're seeing Danaking taking out that huge 9 kill plus lead and possibly translating into maybe a 13 kill lead. Maybe? Possibly? No?
Yeah, well, no, it's very possible, and that's just the nature of those two maps. Just the way they are, it's very difficult to get yourself back into the game tactically. You really, on these two maps, have to get your way back into the game through aim, pretty much, just raw aim alone. It's very difficult to kill a player who's stacked.
Ooh, some bad work there from Zilla. He tried to charge the front of the Mega Gel. Unfortunately, he gets absolutely raped there by Dan. So Dan now is up 12-2 in favor of course, well, Dan. Dan has a nice rail as well, so it's taken 13-2 with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. Zilla just looking at a bit of a rampage to the plus forwarding of the rockets there. Goes for teleport there to get away from Dan's haunting railgun. But we've got 10 seconds until Mega's up, 5 seconds until Wire's up. We just saw Zilla pick up the RO as well, so a bit of a steal there from Zilla. Zilla taking down Dan to about 5 health. Dan will actually get away there, picks up health, gets up to 40 health, gets a rail in the face, so he gets down to 10 health as well. So Zilla kind of actually doesn't realize he's that low on health, otherwise he'd probably push this advantage, but unfortunately, he has no idea that Dan is literally sitting on 10 health, 10 armor max.
Yeah, but he should be able to get the kill. Like, next time he sees Dan, he should be able to kill him. He'll get the RA, there we go, and now... And this is a perfect opportunity now for Zilla to get back into the game. And I'll tell you what, 10 frags on this map is not a lot. He can, if he gets a bit lucky and he manages to find Dan, he should be able to, you know, go a fair way to getting these frags back.
Well, he's found him over at Wire. They're both rotating over to the bottom lobby main area. What's going on the atrium? I have no idea what you call that area. Big atrium in the middle of the goddamn map. Now, as soon as you see Zilla take out the RA there, a bit of an LG battle between the two players. Obviously, Zilla taking up the high ground advantage and takes down Dan. Nice LG work there. Manages to steal the Wire right from under Dan's nose, but Dan might have to pick up the kill here. Both players frag each other, so nice work there from both players. So 14-5 is the current score in favor of Dan. Looks like Dan looking to maybe take him a bit more control of this map here. Did pick up the Mega, rotating over, trying to pick up some RA as well. It looks like Zilla's in a bit of trouble here, Max.
Yeah, that was a key kill there for Dan. If Zilla had got the kill and survived, he would have been able to pick up the Mega. He would have been in good position to take the RA and you know, and just keep chipping his way into this lead. But you know, Dan, he got the kill as well, and it reset them back to, you know, square one. Dan got the Mega straight away, and now he's back on top.
Oh, so we do see Dan taking up the RO right now. Mega is up, ready to go. And we do see Wire about to spawn in about 2 seconds here. Looks like Dan's going to try and rotate over. The Mega picks it up nicely. And we do see Zilla right now just playing it very safe, playing with the shift walk a little bit, trying to hide his location. As he knows for a fact Dan's with the Mega. He's got a good stack on him right now. And with 50 health, well, he's not going to survive a rail, which he did not. He is now dead. Respawn, ready to go. 16-5 is the current score here in favor of Dan. Nice shooting there from Zilla, though. Gets a bit of a double tag there with the rail, but unfortunately he gets tagged down twice as well. He's sitting on Telhel. Bit of a rail battle between the two players right now. It looks like Zilla will pick up the green armor there, but he's sitting on 10 health, 25 armor. He's in a lot of trouble here. He's got to get away, get to maybe Mega, but he's going to be locked into the Mega health jail there, and will be taken down by Dan Max.
Yeah, and I think now with 12 frags to go and 90 seconds, this is probably Dan's game. But you know, this map, it can go either way. It's a bit like Euro Walk. In fact, it's the mirror image of Euro Walk at the moment, without the comeback. But I think when Zilla looks back on this game, he might say that you know, Dan just played it a bit better when he was out of control. Zilla had the opportunities where he was in control, but couldn't quite put enough pressure onto Dan. Dan's defensive rockets were very good, and that was probably the difference in the game.
Alright, less than 55 seconds left to go. Great shooting there from Dan. Pulls up the rail, pops him right in the face. So there's now 15+ kill lead for Dan. 20-5. Less than 45 seconds left in this map. Final map, of course, of Hectic. And Zilla just pulling out some desperate rockets here to try to get a bit of a frag going on to Dan. He's probably just getting a bit desperate. To be quite honest, I mean, after playing so well on Arrow Walk, you know, and you play Hectic and you just get dominated the other way around, I mean, it's going to be quite demoralizing. But unfortunately for Zilla, Dan's just broken out the ultimate game here, taking absolute micro control, atom control, and his aim has just been absolutely off the chain as well. But looks like Zilla trying to actually pull back a couple of frags here. That's a nice double LG kill on him, puts a bit of a rocket into Dan there as Dan goes for the humiliation gauntlet kill, but we might actually see a bit of a comeback here, but unfortunately no, he gets killed.
Yeah, and that's the game pretty much over, unfortunately, and it's a shame that they're not playing 5 maps, because, you know, I could sit here and watch these 2 players play all day. They're fantastically skilled players, really great aims, you know, and some of the best players in Australia, you know, probably the best players in Australia.
Alright, so that of course is going to be the game there. Dan will actually take it out 2-1 over Furious Heights, Arrow Walk, and Hectic. And of course, thank you of course to Hamo, the head admin over at the CyberGamer QuakeLive ladder, for helping us out. And of course, thank you to Pandan for actually allowing us to stream/vodcast this craziness. Maxxx, final thoughts?
Yep, 3 very exciting maps, both players showing very positive attitude, really, you know, turning on and entertaining, exciting games. You know, I think the games on Arrow Walk and Hectic were, you know, really great, and it really both of those maps showed what these players are capable of. And I honestly feel that the games today could have gone either way. So well done, good games to both players.
Alright, of course, that was the broadcast. Of course, you can check out more info about QuakeLive over at cybergamer.com.au, and of course the VODs will be up in the next day or so, according to my main man Pandan. So thanks for watching, guys, and